Lori, Gail, and Sandy, all Howard graduates who were very active in school sports and events during their time here at HHS. When Nick entered high school in the fall of 1985, he got involved immediately with the football program. In the winter, he was a member of the freshman basketball team, and in the spring, he played varsity golf. Tragically, in late April of 1986, Nick was involved in a car accident and died from his injuries a few days later. Each year, in honor of his memory, a Mental Attitude Award is presented to an outstanding freshman student athlete who embodies the same fine qualities that Nick possessed: dedication, a great work ethic, and a positive mental attitude in everything that he did. I'm thankful to say that we had a high volume of nominees from our coaching staff this spring due to the depth of excellence in this year's freshman class, which also made the decision on this year's winner a very difficult one. At this time, I would like to present the Nick Shirk Mental Attitude Award to Alex Tatum.
Thank you. Congratulations. We will now be presenting the academic letters. Mrs. Newell and Mr. Osika will be presenting these, first the juniors and then the sophomores. These are individuals who have had a 4.0 for 2 consecutive semesters.
All right, so we'll start with the juniors, and then read your name off. Please come up and get your certificate. And at the end of the certificate, you can say, the main office gets your letter for your academic letter. Starting with the juniors, we have Abigail Allen, Eliza Brexbeck, Kayla Butler, Natalie Crowley, Kayla Davis, Michael Boone, Aiden Harrison, Alexander Espana, Isis Fleming, Annabelle Fraley, Charles Ganson, Joshua Gilbert, Harrison Gower, Natalie Hostel, Brian Howard, Thomas James, Catherine Jones, Leandra Dillon, Oyana Colizio, Ryan Krause, Grace Grenja, Dan Langford, Antonio Manage, Andrew Martinez, Nathan Manley, Annabelle Maurice, Rogan McDonald, Jacqueline Mullins, Jake Deese, Lilia Pershaw, Adriana Rakosi, Ada Ruiz, William Scheer, Nicole Sims, Ben Sullivan, Layden Wyman, and Addison Williams. Those are our juniors that received an academic reference. All right, sophomores that are receiving their academic letters. Emily Acker, Grace Anderson, Madeline Beck, Abigail Bisset, Diana Cat, Emily Cecilia, Durian Cliff, Sandra Cohen, Luke Cohen, Madeline Crane, Danielle Groskia, Brandon Gonzalez, Maya Hannicraft, Angelina Herrera, Isabella Hunter, Madison Jonah, Samantha Lewis, Billy Massey, Haley May, Sadila Finley, Ethan Burchett, Alexis Brashtow, Evan Robb, Mary Rodriguez, Gabrielle Rodriguez, Elizabeth Schiffer, Charlize Sidoris, Isaac Smith, Lena Tetzlaw, Melissa Trail, Wyatt Janowski, Roger Turley, Lily Early, Bradley Weber, Lady Williams, Anna Young, and Shu Jing Singh.
Each year, Hobart High School is asked to nominate 4 juniors for the Rising Stars of Indiana program. This program is designed to honor high school juniors for their academic achievement and give early visibility to colleges and scholarship opportunities. Our 4 juniors that are being recognized this year as Rising Stars of Indiana are Brian Howard, Boyana Columbia, Layden Wyman, and Ben Sullivan.
Now we will get into our subject areas, and our first subject is English, and that will be our department head, Mrs. Bart.
All right, congratulations, and I truly apologize if I mispronounce any of those names in advance. We're going to start with academic excellence in English. Peyton Armato, Mallory Burton, Elizabeth Camacho. Come on down with your names, all to collect your certificate. Mariana Carmona, Caitlin Clark, Caleb Weller, Wyman, shoes taken today. Those are for academic. All right, the Rising Star Award for math go to Diego Cable Ortiz, Madison Guerrero, Andres Castillo, Cassandra Cohen, Abigail Connors, Jamie Cooper, Kayla Cooler, Ashlyn Monroe, Roxy Dominguez, Alexander Farkas, Isabella Hunter, sorry. Jaleo Jordan, Ariana Majeski, Naomi Mason, Maura Parker, Natalie Clear, Lena Rodriguez, Alicia Salmonenko, Nathan Cypress, Sukhmeet Singh, and Ariana Taylor. Finally, the spirit of integrity for the Alpha One, Tristan Blower, Emily Sicilian, Caitlin Clark, Addison Dappin, Alan Gladney, Valen Newman, Tristan McBride, Michael Maples, Cassandra Owen, Mary Ray, Jesus Renteria, Trinity Stewart, Lily Ehrlich, Cadence Walker, Ariella Windsor, Bosa, your last name starts with an E.
All right, you guys are doing a great job. Just keep coming that way. See, I'm not the only one that messes up last names. Your names are hard. We apologize. To present our business awards, we have the lovely Miss Suarez.
I just want to applaud the people that are paying attention in this business professional setting while your colleagues are getting awards. The other ones that are on their cell phones, you might not get the promotion. Academic excellence in business, we're starting with Hannah Chevron, Sydney Decker, Pandora Dominguez, Brian Howard, Boyana Palacio, Jake East, Damian Olson, Taylor Pope, Kyle Smith, Samantha Sinkich, Lily Aldrich, Layden Wyman, Addison Williams, Bella Zadek. Academic excellence in business. Next, we move to the rising star in business, and we start with Seth Alden, Roxanne Dominguez, Evie Gates Lopez, Colin Gladney, Adelaide Hendricks, Brian Ho, Jillian Pazioloca, Felix Lopez, Jordan Mayfield, Emilio Serrano, Shelby Smith, Mordecai Walker. And because business needs spirit too, for the spirit of integrity in business, we start with Madeline Beck, Michael Dooley, Piper Ellenberger, Silali Enrique Estrada, Abraham Franco, Evan Harness, Nora Hornat, Noah Kaiser, Christian Kurtz, Hyman Cross, Claire O'Connell, and Alexis Turner. Great job, business students.
in place. Mrs. Adams will be presenting the awards for science, but there is a special honorary science award from Bausch Shalom that was presented to one individual student that Mrs. Parrish had to choose from. And this student has taken basically, according to her, almost every science class that is offered here. And this is in recognition of outstanding achievement and superior intellectual promise in the field of science. And that goes to Elijah Bretzinger.
All right, guys, you're gonna have to bear with me because I forgot this name. I'm not gonna butcher his name. But for academic excellence for science, there are a ton of names. Emiliano Alvarez, Grace Anderson, Gabriella Brower, Kylie Milanovich, Mallory Burton, Emily Sicilian, Luke Cohen, Abigail Connors, Natalie Crowley, Sydney Decker, Michael Dooling, Elias Dozier, Farida, Gwendolyn Ellenberger, Victoria Espana, Aiden Figueroa, Madison Froman, Charles Yancey, Evie Dayton Lopez, Harrison Gowan, Liam Green, Bailey Harrell, Carson Ely, Adelaide Hendricks, Nora Hornak, Kaylee Huffmaster, Catherine Gillinan, Cambria Johnson, Jillian Kazuoka, Aiden Kelly Ruiz, Leandra Kelly, Annabelle Maurice, Tristan McBride, Savannah Ortiz, Matthew Peterman, Logan Peters, Olivia Postma, Jade Ratcliffe, Mary Gray, Adriana Reyes, Anaya Richardson, Cole Richter, Aria Rodriguez, Bailey Rouse, Sarah Runyon, Charlene Sidoris, Kennedy Simpson, Kyle Smith, Alex Tatum, Xavier Torres, Layden Wyman, Kennedy White, Melanie Wheeler, Renee Leafrock, and Shujin Singh. That was your academic excellence. All right. For the Rising Star Awards for Science, Rose Bianco, Patrick Busto, David Camacho, Owen Damron, Kayla Davis, Dakota Froman, Aiden Garner, Morgan Gore, Kaylee Gira, Emerald Henderson, Ava Johnson, William Plump, Kayla Camosa, Kira Christina, Dee Levine, Nevaeh Mazilik, Michaela Opoka, Marissa Salamanca, Madison Sanders, John Shanks, Sukhmeet Singh, Julissa Spencer, Benjamin Villarreal, and Carlos Wade.
Baggett, Heidi Gray, Joshua Gilbert, Felix Lopez, Melissa Miner, Jake Meese, and Amelia Field.
The next awards will be in art. Ms. Buhite is also working with some students. So I do have a chance to mess up some names, so sorry. Aubrey Ackwiner, Victoria Asanya, Lorna Freeman, J.C. Greenwell, Josephine Hunt, Alyssa Minot, Ella Oliver, Leslie Rodriguez, Bailey Rouse, Alyssa Trail. That is for academic excellence in art. And art only has one spirit of integrity, and that is Jada Sapper. Our next set of awards is for CTE, that is Career Technical Education, and that's going to be presented by Mrs. Cornett.
Good morning. For academic excellence, we have Elizabeth Camacho, Kayla Cuellar, Kayla Davis, Jezbel Garcia, Addison Johnson, Taylor Lopez, and Nate Strauss. And for academic excellence. For Rising Star, we have Hannah Molassic, Alexis Sterling, Ariella Windsor, and Brooklyn Lyman. That's the Rising Star. And finally, for Spirit of Integrity, we have Chandler Allen, Callie Butcher, Abigail Allen, Daniel Leahy, Peyton Leonard, Cooper Morgan, and Allie Snyder. Spirit of Integrity.
The next awards are for the Rising Stars. Hannah Sherman, Adrian Esparza, Justin Garcia, Adrian Garcia, Vicente Gordonick, Kayla Ron, Isabella Hunter, Katie Matlock, Maximus Pickett, Gabriela Reyes, Evan Robb, Lucinda Vargas, and Delaney Williams. Next category is for spirit of integrity. You have Ryan Grasham, Valeria Franco, Nathan Mackey, Alexis Ricaro, Gabriela Gomez, Bailey Ruiz, Madison Sanders, Xavier Torres, Layden Wyman, and Brianna Song. Now for health and PE, we have Mr. Lito.
Good morning, all. First, academic excellence, Connor Pinchon, Joel Mott, Michael Maples, Alex Tate. Spirit of integrity, Patrick Albert, Connor Heitzman, Joel Mott, Michael Maples, and Alex Tate. Unfortunately, no Rising Stars without the lead.
All right, students and staff, as we end today's ceremony, I want to first thank Ms. Kolak and Mrs. Adams for all of their hard work and preparation for this awards. I also want to take a moment to express my pride and admiration for each and every one of you. Your dedication, passion, and pride have not only earned your recognition today, but also set the standard for what it means to be a Brickman. You truly have been excellent on purpose. So, as you take these awards home and put them on your curriculum home, remember that they're not just tokens of achievement, but reminders of the potential that each of you possesses. Keep striving to be excellent on purpose and never underestimate the power of